Welcome back everyone. We're going to take a look at exercise 11, which is all about the volume of pyramids right now. And again, I'm going to show you two of the three and you can try the other one by yourself. And we're going to start with just A. We want to calculate the volume of this pyramid right here. And remember, this formula looks a lot like the formula that you use for the volume of a prism, but you have to add 1/3 time. Don't forget that. But we still need the area of the base. And I think it's easier to find the base in a pyramid. The base here is, in this case, right here, right? This rectangle. It doesn't always have to be a rectangle in a pyramid, okay? But here it is. Why do I know that this is the base? Because all the edges that come from the apex are connected to the base, and that means they together form what is known as the base. So here the area of the base is going to be, just 4 times 4, right? 16 squared centimeters. They give you here centimeters. What's going to be the volume of my pyramids? It's going to be 1/3 times the base, that's 16. What is the height here? Well, remember the height is the distance from the apex straight down onto the base. And here that means that's exactly this distance here, because this distance 4 centimeters is also present here from the base to the apex. So we do it times 4, and this will give us 64 times 1/3, which means and I have to use approximately here because this does not match up nicely. 21 points. Yeah, they don't say and how many decimals I have to round. I'm going to round to 1 decimal. Okay. Let's try another one. Let's try B. Again, I first need the area of the base. And the base doesn't always have to be on the ground. I mean, here I don't have any of any base that can be possibly on the ground. Remember, the apex is here. You can easily recognize that in a pyramid. And all those edges are connected to the base. So the base in this case is right here in this face. Here I didn't sketch that because it's just very obvious what it is. Here I am going to sketch it. So it looks a bit like this. This is my square right there, and then it's connected like this. With all those distances here being 2 centimeters. And I want the area that's inside of this, right? This is what I want to calculate. That's not pretty. Let's keep it like this. This is what I want to calculate. So you can do this multiple ways. Some of you say, well, this is a square, so I'm going to use the Pythagorean theory and then calculate this hypotenuse and then do that hypotenuse times the hypotenuse here, which is the same, length times width, and I find its area. Others might say, no, I'm going to take this whole square, 4 times 4, I'm going to subtract 4 times this of these small triangles. I'm going to use the latter. I think that's a bit easier here. So that means area base is 4 times 4, that's the area of the whole square, minus 4, because those 4 triangles are the same, a half times, that's the formula for the area of a triangle, base times, or side times matching height. Then you find this, which is the same as saying that 16 minus half times 2 is 1, it's 2, so 16 minus 8 equals 8. Some of you might even, now that I think about it, say, well, it has to be 8 because this whole thing is 16 and I am punching out exactly half of those small squares. So the square that's in the middle must be exactly half of the square there. If you use that, you have to notate that on the test and strictly say why that is true, like I just said. I use the calculation. I think that's always a very reliable way to show what you are doing. Okay, let's take a look. So the area of the base is this. The height, I can write it down separately. The height of this pyramid is from here straight down on this base again. So here again my height is 4. So my volume is going to be 1/3, right, 1/3, times area of the base, which is 8, times the height, which is 4, which will give me, I think, 10.66. Let's check, it's still early here. Don't want to embarrass myself. Yeah, 10.67. Yeah, 66666, etc. But I have to now round it. Watt cube centimeter. With those two being done, try to do the third one by yourself. Find what the base is. If you have found the base, sketch the base and see what you have to calculate, and take a look whether you want to calculate the base immediately in one step by saying I know how to calculate the area, or take the whole area of the face and the square where it's on and then subtract parts that are not part of the actual base. Good luck.